It'll be interesting to see how Stevenator plays against the sword guitar matchup where, there's some aggression.
I'm feeling like he's just gonna use those downlights with the guns and slowly kill him. We're about to find out. Stevenator finds the guns immediately. Doppey goes for a weapon and finds the guitars.
Throwing shots out in every direction.
Yep. Doppey, if you try to approach, wow. Neutral lights into recovery.
Hitting them hard.
Nearly killing Doppey off the top at the very start of the match, but Doppey, finally getting some attacks of his own, goes for that recovery. Stevenator
goes for the reverse D-Sig, but doesn't catch. Doppey getting that guitar pressure up.
Yeah, Doppey going in with the guitars once again. Doesn't find any follow-up, however, and Stevenator doing his best to be able to do as much damage with the guns as possible. But Doppey is actually finally getting in.
It is a little bit harder to manage your guns when someone's all over you with those guitar light attacks, and following up with a downstick into a recovery, sending Stevenator flying.
Yeah, and unarmed. Stevenator doesn't have the guns anymore. Can't box out Doppey's aggression. Doppey...
This is not the position you want to be in when you're fighting Doppey.
Definitely not. And a D-Light Cider to send Stevenator flying.
It throws that weapon with almost pinpoint accuracy. I could feel the confidence from Doppey in that weapon throw.
Yeah, and then Stevenator tries to recover, ends up interrupting Doppey's down air, but finds himself flying off the bottom of the stage. Doppey takes the first
almost
step.
Getting knocked into the bomb. I feel like that was Doppey's intention. Getting pushed to the edge, just getting totally forced out by the pressure, but he manages to find his side stick. He holds on to that bomb, he throws it, but Doppey reads it, and follows up with some intense pressure, ending with a recovery.
The stock,
another one, but Stevenator's out of range.
The stock just started, but Doppey's already find himself damaging Stevenator's ADA more than he's taken damage on the first stock. Goes for that recovery, but Stevenator punishes the ground pound, but it's not enough to end Doppey's Asuri. And honestly, it's only going to take a quick side air, both unarmed or with the guitars, to be able to have Doppey take a 2-stock lead. Ooh, Doppey
looks for that recovery.
Doesn't connect. Stevenator goes for the propel with that mine, but doesn't work out.
Goes for the disco, very ambitious, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, would have been great.
Got his guns again.
If Stevenator landed on Doppey's disco there, it probably would have worked out quite well, but doesn't go for it. He goes for it again. Interesting statement being made here by Doppey. Stevenator goes for that charge down sig. Doppey clips him with the side air.
Doppey's just letting us know how much he loves Gravy and he loves this tournament event, and he also loves getting hit by side airs, taking him off the map.
Yeah, gets launched off the side of the stage.
But Doppey just landing on him with those dares. And there's the D-Sig that he loves to kill with so much, taking another stock off of Stevenator546.
Doppey going in with the guitars, goes for that D-Light neutral light. It doesn't quite work out.
A very melodic pronunciation of Doppey.
Yeah, it was weird because I was trying to think of like 3 different words. You know what? Enough of that. Doppey has the guitars in hand, was disarmed for a moment, picks them once again, goes for the down air, doesn't connect. Stevenator.
Used to that old A-to-Sig, it seems.
Ooh, goes for that.
Both players going for an N-Sig, and both players whiffing.
Yeah, but Doppey's quite okay with that, considering the fact that he's got a stock lead on both players in the orange. Has the sword, immediately goes for that D-Light combo, and, well, sends Stevenator into a high amount of damage.
Ends up falling out of his dodge frame and getting punished with some unarmed, but he's totally okay. He's maximum comfort right now. He's got Ada and red stock, and he's Asuri on Twilight Grove.
Yeah, not to mention with incredible accuracy with his down signatures and down aerials. Ooh, Stevenator goes for recovery, and it connects! The last 2 of the recovery killing him at the top.
Who can use his dares the way Doppey does.
Absolutely. Calls for the Valkyrie. It actually clips Stevenator and sends him off the stage, and the
propulsion weapon kill?
Oh no. No. Goes for the cider to try to end it, but doesn't quite connect. But there's the D-Light.
Combo.
Yep, and it kills.
First match going to Ren's Doppey.
Killing Stevenator off the side of the map. Game 1 goes to Doppey. Banning out Blackguard and the Great Hall. We're definitely not seeing any yellow map with 3 platforms today. That is for sure. At least not so far. It's informing them that, yes, it's best of 3. Winners, losers, and grand finals will be best of 5. Here we go. Doppey's Asuri versus Stevenator's Bodvar. Back to Twilight Grove.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Interesting to see how Stevenator is going to play this with his Bodvar.
Finds
If
the
he picks
crocky
up
ball.
the hammer, hopefully we'll see some more throws.
Yeah, some down signatures, gravity cancel down signatures nonetheless. Goes in for the unarmed combat, hits Doppey, and he finds the sword, launching Doppey off the side of the stage. Goes for a side signature, doesn't connect, and now he's getting hit by Doppey's weapon tosses.
Doppey finds his guitars, but Stevenator's got that neutral light, pushing Doppey back.
Stevenator holding onto the sword. Doppey goes in for that side light. It does not hit. Hits him with the neutral light, goes for the downer, doesn't follow up, but he's finding these recoveries. But Stevenator, well, he's having no difficulty getting a lot of damage onto Doppey and sending him into the red, punishing him with these neutralizers. Oof.
Holds on to that reverse D-Sig, ends up getting rolled into.
Yeah, puts the fear into Doppey, but Doppey recognizes it soon enough. Finds that side light, has the hammer
Doppey
now.
in the red, Steve with a hammer, not a good combination for Doppey.
Absolutely not. It's only going to take one good punish to be able to end Doppey's stock and send Stevenator into an advantage.
Where are the scoops?
He's going
Where are
for
the
them,
scoops,
but he's
Steve?
getting punished. And now he got hit by Doppey's recovery into a sword side air. This could be Stevenator's stock.
Ends up picking up the bomb, lobs it, no dice.
Ooh.
But he finds the Sair. Stevenator getting back on stage, finding a Sair of his own. Doppey looks for the D-Light, but Steve dodges it. And he finds the scoop for the first stock.
The scoop sending him off the top of the map. It was kind of cool when Stevenator used that side air to hit Doppey into the stage. He tried to follow it up with a weapon toss to continue the combo, but it didn't work out. Now Stevenator tossing his weapon to sides, finds the sword. Doppey could end this stock quickly, but not with a poorly placed signature like that. These signatures are going to get him punished.
Recovery takes that stock.
Yeah, the recovery ending up hitting Stevenator at the very end, killing him off the top. Stevenator has the hammer, trying to hit him with some side lights. Doesn't work out. Doppey lands with the downer, but doesn't get any follow-up off of it, and Stevenator finds a side air, smacking Doppey's Asuri in the face. Ooh,
Doppey looking for that downlight combo, doesn't find it. He does get a hammer right in his face, smack.
Yeah, Stevenator holding onto the hammer. Ooh, dodge is low to be able to dodge out of Doppey's side airs, and he hits them with the stop. Another stop, tries to get the scoop follow-up, but doesn't work out. Doppey holding on to the guitars, goes for the downer, but Stevenator is not getting hit by any of these moves from Doppey. There it is, the weapon toss. Will Doppey be able to get an unarmed follow-up? No, a side sig. Doesn't connect.
For that read, but wasn't there.
Doppey has the guitars right now, and he's actually winning out on the damage war between him and Stevenator. Finds another downer into neutral light, sending Stevenator to the red.
Stevenator going for the D-Sig, gets punished hard, sent flying with the Nair, and off the map with the side air from Doppey.
Ending the stock and barely taking any damage himself. Stevenator's going to want to go back to the sword, because with the hammer, he just found himself getting outspaced. Doppey below the stage, however, dodges through the ground pound, but then to stop into the side air, into another side air. Oh my gosh.
Around with that hammer.
That side signature.
He goes for the downlight D-Sig, but
Ooh.
no dice. But that might do the job. This is not a good position for Doppey. 2 side airs thrown, none hit.
That side signature from Stevenator earlier had my heart stopping. Goes for the weapon toss, tries to follow up with a side air, doesn't connect with a side light, sends Doppey off the stage. Will he find the ground pound? No, instead goes for the neutral sig and gets punished by Doppey's recovery. Ooh, goes for a scoop instead of a side air. I feel like that was a mistake. Stevenator needs to end this stock quick, otherwise he's going to find himself knocked out of the tournament.
Goes for that Nair, goes for 3 Nair, whips them all, but he finds the scoop. Most reliable.
The Nairs were just to force Doppey to want to stay on the ground so that he could get the scoop to end the stock. 1-1, both players essentially even. Stevenator holds on the hammer. I want him to toss this hammer aside and find the sword. I feel like Doppey's going to be able to whittle him down with the guitars if he holds on to that hammer.
Well, it's good that he found a weapon, otherwise he would probably be in the red right now.
Ooh. Stevenator holding onto the sword, looking for those D-lights, but it's not working. Doppey's finding these down airs.
He finds the sig to end the game, ends it with a thumbs up as well.